All right. Let me just make sure everything's good. All right. Let me just make sure everything's good. All right, mic sounds fine. That's a good sign. A little bit of a delay, it seems, but that'll have to be okay. I'm live now. All right, thanks, babe. Not showing that I'm streaming on Discord. Give me a second, chat. Trying to figure this out. I love when the help doesn't actually help. Give me a second, everyone. It's really annoying that some things just get changed, and I'm not sure why. There's always something. I'll mute the sound real quick, everyone. Alright, we're just gonna roll with it. YouTube and Discord just don't work together, I guess. So everyone, this is Monster Train 2. I'm not sure many of you remember when I played Monster Train 1 on Twitch ages ago, but it is a roguelike deck building game. You go through levels with a basic deck. You pick up cards along the way and upgrade them. After you finish run, you have ways to change the run. And it looks like now they finally have a story to the game. So let's give it a shot, see what's up. I did the tutorial and it lasted way too long, so I stopped it. Getting bored. Let's move this over here. See how that feels. And yeah. If there's different unlocks based off stuff we do rather than just progressing through the game and getting experience. Nice. Graphics are still a bit weird to me. You got a little wiki of all that stuff. Cool. Customize my train. Oh, you have customization options. That's cool. I didn't really witness that in the first game. Once you get more stuff done, you can make the train look cooler. Nice. Nifty. Alright. Let's depart. Get it going. Okay, some of the sound effects are still too loud. Alright, take command of this mobile host of angelic warriors. These powerful abilities of the dragons and their attendant drakes who have emerged from the gilded core. Wow, I have to choose them both anyways. Okay. Let's get it. Camera's looking a bit small. Let's try to fix that. Oh, there's nobody here. If it'll let me. Looks like it will not let me. That's really weird. I even deactivated it and it didn't work. OBS just tripping right now. Cool. Okay. Let's have to work with a really small camera now. Do like permanently stuff. Alright, enemies enter with Titan Skin 1. 1 damage reduction per stack. Interesting. Let's go with it. Normally early game stuff like that, you might as well. It's good to drop these out of the deck, just what thins it out a little bit. Oh, they have undo, that's kind of lame. Oh, you had to deal with what you mess up on. Okay, that was pretty easy. Dragon Sword, that's kind of interesting. Just damage. 5 damage is pretty minimal. Not sure if that'll really be as helpful. I like Alchemy, it's just straight to it what it's gonna do. Assume, apply, damage shield 2. It's actually pretty nice. We'll try that this time. Gonna buff up the dragon, make the dragon crazy. Spells for new powers, units for new powers. Let's see. Can't update that at all, and I've got no other really special units. We do have special spells though, so we will go on this side. My Pyrogel. Strike, apply Pyrogel. What was incant? Triggers when you play a spell on this floor. This is just much better. The benefit to that is it does cost 1. Well, it costs 2, but it takes up 1 capacity. But right now, I'm not really worried about that. Alright, Weird Cat here to upgrade our spells. And remove cards too. Not really using fire starters that much. I'm not going with the Pyrogel build. I'll try that next time. This time I'm doing more of a Valor build. Greatest spell to cost -1 to get Permafrost is really good. Anything that removes a cost in the spell is always nice. Greatest spell to -1 and intrinsic. Starts in your first hand post-deployment phase. Okay. What do I want to start the game with? Oh, that's a consume. Dang. That stinks. Both my spells are consume spells. Did not think about that. Put a magic power on that. Put Permafrost on the alchemy. So it's there every turn, so when I actually have extra mana, I can use it. -2 cost and consume. Only anything I want to use that for. I can't put on something that already has consume, I think. Nope, they learned. That stinks. It's intrinsic again. First turn, got it. Sure. Run that one, because I'm gonna get rid of a lot of other cards later. Alright. Leave, head to the next floor. Sure. Of course, I forgot about that little fairy or thief or whatever that gives you money if you kill it. Alright, now would be a good turn to use alchemy. There we go. First level done. Second level done. Jelly Sneeze. Okay, so it's got a ridiculous amount of new abilities. You don't always have to do that with a new game. Just a lot more reading, kind of annoying. I don't need another alchemy. That'd be kind of... No, it does consume it. I guess I could roll with it. Cooldown 2, deal 1 damage. Then apply 12 Pyrogel to the front enemy unit. And it is... I guess I am running Pyrogel then. Lava Armor. Revenge. Apply 3 Pyrogel to the attacker. Not even sure how equipment work in this game. Let's go with alchemy. I've got a game plan. I'm trying to work with it. Alright. So I'm level 2 there. I'm going to wait until I can get... hopefully to level 8. We'll see though. What's up? Don't need to restore the pyre health. There's random equipment in rooms and ways to improve them. Interesting. Not even sure about that. Spells and that. Go with what I've been doing. Banished unit, gain valor. Apply 5 armor to friendly units when it moves. I don't have much to do that. Do the valor one. -2 and consume. Create a spell to spell chain. What is that? When played, a copy of this card will be added to hand. The copy game's ephemeral. Purge has been played, discard or end of turn. Well, that won't work with the card I was thinking about using it with. Create a spell with 20 magic power and consume. That's fine. I can use it on these garbage basic cards. Create a spell to permanently remove consume. Okay. Could use it with selfless sacrifice. Damage shield is really good. Especially with the amount of cards I have right now. I could do with alchemy. But 2 is a decent price. Let's go with selfless sacrifice. It's hard to actually keep playing something cost 2. Once I get to know this game a little bit better, I'll start removing cards more. Copy a card 5 times. Don't have anything I want 5 of yet. Let's copy 1 card. Probably just copy that. Magma Mauler's not terrible. That is fully upgraded too, so that's nice. Let's just duplicate that one. Oh, that actually been good for the 5 card. Duplicate something that does a lot of damage. Remove the other ones later. Get out the deck a bit. Archeon gains Rage 2 and Siphon. Oh yeah, this one. Okay. Oh, fire gel, that's what that is. I was wondering about that. Oh, that sucks. Hey, William. How's it going? Welcome back. It's been a little while. And I noticed a lot of things I need to fix with my stream that I didn't think about till now. Nothing bad, just noticing things. That stinks. Nice. I actually got kind of close. Could have been bad. Ernest, when a unit gains... Should have gone Pyrogel, I knew it. You must send to friendly units, then advance the highest health friendly unit on the new floor. Grab that. The reason why I did not say anything is because I realized you have your hands full. Oh, you're good, William. It's no worries. I did kind of have things going on, you know. I recently got married. Honeymoon's done. Just trying to figure everything out, you know. New apartment, new life, new area, all that stuff. Spell on the floor. That's not a bad one, to be honest. Now, roll with that. Extra one per turn. I think I'm gonna go with this. Just having the extra space is always nice. I want each turn. Yeah. Space first, otherwise everything else doesn't matter. Save it. Save up on the Dragon's Horde. So you can get an equipment or room card. The pirate doesn't need health, so it's kind of already a wasted spot. This side we've got money, we've got artifacts, and we've got... Yeah, that's 50-50. Let's go here. Let's get some money. Play it safe. Grade the champion. Phoenix Fire 2. What's this? Deal damage equal to this unit's attack. Apply 4 Pyrogel to enemy units. see the difference between 1 and 2. Explosive. Doesn't say what explosive means. That's helpful. Conjure. Triggers when this unit's ability is activated. Dragon Sword, that's what I've been doing. Roll with that. Go here. See what they got for me. Come across a mound of wings resting on a delicate cloud, barely holding the mound's weight. The wings look as if they've been clipped off as a punishment, some of which seem to still be in good shape, and with some work could take on a new owner. As you approach, you catch a glimmer of something shining deep in the pile. But digging through it could risk the collapse of the entire mound. Do you take a pair of wings or search the pile? So, +5, +10. Gives flight. Move to a targeted location on any floor. Okay, interesting. Search deeper, 50% chance to uncover something better. Find a large wing. 10 or 25%, that's rough. Let's just take this wing. Alright. Flight ability, +8, +15. I have 2 extra slots now that I normally have. Main character costs 3. This 2, 2. I could put on one of the 2 or 1s. Place spell on the floor. Fire gel or... put it on this guy. Yeah, let's put on that guy. That one seems to have more potential towards the synergy that I'm going for. Trial rewards are increased by 50%. Interesting. I don't really want to do that though. At this point in the game, especially with the amount of cards I have and the level I am, that's probably not ideal. Equipped units gain 10 armor. I don't have a whole lot of equipment. When a card with consumed is played, deal 30 damage to the front enemy unit. I can vibe with that. Let's see. And let's remove that one. Remove another one too. Dealing 1 damage is kind of just... it's pretty bad. It is without a doubt bad. 1 damage for 1 man is extremely low. A penitent prayer stone is spawned on each floor. So it's just an extra 100 health. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with it. Early levels will be tougher. Light levels should be fine. Should be removed by then. Put that down first. Put this one on the back. Space for 3 more. Oh, and it spikes. I didn't realize it spikes. That's unfortunate. Corruption. I'm assuming that works just like poison. That'll be fun. Can't wait. First to 3rd floor. I don't like that. Get that out of here. Oh, okay. That works. Better than I was expecting. That works. These cards can be attached onto a unit inside the train. Once attached, you improve the unit in various ways. Only one equipment can be attached to a unit at a time. Cool. I'm going for the Dragon Sword. Let's just go full out for that. Let's see here. Really expensive taste. You see these abilities are just kind of weird, man. Like, it's just a whole lot more reading rather than just having it on the card. Apply Avarice 2 to friendly. It's an ability to an ability. Why just have it as Avarice 2? I don't know. Seems a bit weird. Avarice 2 to friendly units. When a unit with Avarice deals unblocked damage, gain gold equal to stacks of Avarice. I mean, that's kind of fun. That's the dragon's idea. Gold. Free damage to a random enemy unit. Random. That could be really good early game. Sadly, right now, I don't think it is. Well, that's kind of fun, though. Give it a shot. Because if I get a spell merchant, I can make that deal a lot of damage and pop off. Dang, they just have straight up removal now. That's cool. That's really good. This is nice because I'm running a Valor deck. We'll run it. Running a Valor deck. Increase the Dragon Horde's max to unlock. Let's loot this. It's at the maximum. 75 gold. Let's see. Fyra's Breath. Whelps. Apply that. I don't really have a lot of whelps, I don't think. I don't have any. That won't be helpful. When you damage your own unit, reduce cooldown by 1. Both have +3 damage for each upgrade on their card. Sure. That sounds fine. Artifact. After deployment phase, when you play your third card of the turn, draw 1. Nice. That's... yeah, that could be just an extra card each turn. Start of the turn, friendly units gain +5 and 5 if they are the only friendly unit on the floor. Train steward units get the boom ability. Sacrifice deal 50 damage. I like that. That makes him a lot more useful. 50 damage on the spot is cool. Duplicate a card, accept champion. Not really. Forging spells, though, that's what I was looking for. Fireborn as well. I can gain an artifact and upgrade my units. Fine, we'll do this. I do not have many options right now. Which makes sense, you know, just started the game right now, so it's expected. This is a really bad idea, but we'll try it. We're going to the Dragon Horde deck. We're just gonna keep getting those crazy upgrades. Crazy loot, I mean, upgrades, lol. Merchant of Magic. Will your power equal to the spell's cost? Yeah, that's... Well, you give like 1 health. Upgrade a spell to gain double stack. Status effects stacks added by this card are doubled. Okay. Kinda weirdly worded. Not really that helpful. -1 cost. Sounds good. I think I put that on Fanning the Flame. So I can use it every time and try to make it happen. And we'll do that. Or with that spicy card. And we'll give it 10 more attack. Let me remove final bad fire starter. Do a quick reroll. Create a spell to give -1 intrinsic, -2 in consume, 20 power and consume. Dang, that's awkward timing. That won't really benefit. Yep, that's all I should do. Start a battle, enemy units on each floor. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's see. Fill the field. I'll survive. That'll be fine. That stinks. I have no way to kill that. It's not what I wanted. Alright, there's the boss. 500 health. Nice. Can't wait for that. That's unfortunate. Gosh, okay. That thing gets kept alive a long time. Intend when a unit dies. Nice. Pretty nice. Bits of taste. I read that earlier. Gain 1 soul. Used by certain abilities. Unit dies on that floor. Gain 1 for every 4 souls. That's what this deck is. Alright, floor 6. I can remove 2 cards. That's nice. Got way too many in my deck. I actually need the Pyre health this time, though. I've been a little too sloppy. Attack immediately. Restore friendly units to full health and grant 5. Yeah, we're getting that. If my Pyre took no damage, good luck at the end of the game. An extra upgrade slot. Also at the end of the game, so not sure about that. Apply 10 Pyre Gel to non-flying boss enemy units that enter the floor below the Pyre room. That's just hyper specific and no. +3 deployment ember. Okay. Not bad. Sorry, everyone. Decided to breathe in my drink rather than drinking it. When an angel moves, it gains Valor 2. And the unit without Pyrogel gains Pyrogel, gets +6 stacks. Let's just go with that. I know it'll be useful. Let's remove something. Remove a just cause. Starting cards are meant to be removed. +7 lifesteal to enemy units. Cool. That's a lot of health. This is gonna be a problem. After the next round of combat, this it'll be eaten by the frontline unit without an eaten ability. Ew, I don't like that. That's no bueno. Get rid of it. That's unfortunate. 50-50. Did not work out there. Yep. It's a weird opponent. Yep. Valor is cool and all, but I'd rather have Pyrogel to deal more damage. Yep. Alright. Deal 3 piercing whenever an enemy unit moves between floors. Nice. Turn after deployment phase, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. Give that a shot. That could be bad though. A lot less planning, but at least it thins out the deck. Cool. Yeah. Enemy equipment. Kind of interesting. Alright, let's see. Check my spells. I don't have any good units to put anything on. I'm not putting on the stewards. That's just kind of weird. Put on the spells then. One less card each turn. I can work with that. Last time I got that, that really messed me up. That's nice. 2 free, 0 cost cards that reduce enemies, will make the enemies take a lot more damage. That seems good. Seems good to me. Not running Valor. Yeah, it's good for now. Try on the next floor, actually. See how that goes. Get that out of the deck. Unlock the Luna Coven, apparently? Yeah. Yeah, that's awkward. There's nothing down there. Nice. Unit shop. Love it. Having damage reduced by half. Power 8. Reduce that to 1. Not really anything yet that I want to put that on. It'd be helpful, but it wouldn't be amazing. Yeah, sure, we'll toss on that one. Seems like a good one. Yo, GT, welcome back, man. How you been? This is a roguelike deck building game. It came out this year called Monster Train 2. I've yet to see many extreme changes from the first one, but it's like Slay the Spire, if you're familiar with that. But instead, you're in a train, and you keep each time there's like waves of enemies that are trying to destroy the hearth of the train, like the pyre, I think they call it. And yeah, there's enemies spawn through, and then a boss pops up, and you have to kill them. And in between, you're upgrading cards, doing little adventures, and yeah, upgrading. It's fun. Figured I'd just play this a little bit because I'm gonna have it in my next video. Well, next big video. Well, hope you've been well, man. I've been pretty busy too. Just got married. Just moved into my new apartment. Like about a month ago, I moved in. Getting a job set up. All sorts of stuff. So, good things, but busy things. Yeah. I mean, the adventures are kind of more story-based, like pick and choose, but I don't know. It's interesting. I like this style of game. It's easy to get into, and eventually, once I played it enough, I can get some combos going. Oh, you're good. I don't even know if I said I was doing that. I'll toss that there. But dying anyways, okay. That's nice. Big things, but awesome things, yep. That's what it is. Oh, that's cool. I like that animation. They also have customization in this game. They didn't have that in the past. Sure if that'll make a difference, but we will see. This floor is making me rich right now. Gain 10 when a unit dies on this floor, and it's already giving me 155 gold. It seems pretty decent. Won't complain. All right. Put the wealth right there. Why it took me so long to get to that? Alright, there's the boss with 700 health. Can't wait. This person is supposed to recover their health. I'd rather not let that happen, but I can't stop it. Because I drew poorly. That's unfortunate. Well, let's just go with that. That's unfortunate. The combat's pretty fast, but otherwise it'd take so long just to finish a level. RG isn't always good. Oh no, it's definitely not. Definitely not always. But I think this will turn out okay. I can just burn them. Running a Pyrogel deck, which is essentially oil. Toss oil on the enemies and they burn. 10 Pyrogel and deal 10 damage to enemy units. All enemies. Wow. 3, deal 20 damage to all units. Oh, including my own? No. Forget that. That is a terrible idea. Sounds fun, but terrible idea. Dragon's Breath, why not? The Valor, don't need that. Enchant, Grant, Trample. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Kind of a goofy looking card. Trample's straight out of Magic the Gathering. Ooh, that's just removal. I love straight up removal. Control deck, here we come. Duplicate any card. Haven't really tried that yet. Let's see. The Avenger was doing really good. And it's buffed up really well. I'm gonna go that way. I went the wrong way. That really stinks. That happens. That happens. Guitar Bird is funny, yeah. Equip a unit, apply damage shield 1. That's nice. Oh yeah, I just put an equipment on him. Never mind. Advance the back enemy unit when it enters your train. Nice. So then the healer is stuck in the front to die. I like it. It wasn't unlucky, it was just a bad play. It happens. Extinguish triggers on death. I gain 1 towards the Dragon Sword. That's nice. But I'm not running with the Dragon Sword this time. I'm going more towards Pyrogel. Light stuff up. I Pyrogel 5 to enemies. Enemies when a whelp dies. I don't have many whelps though. I think I have 1. F1. That's not gonna happen. Train stewards. Steward units to gain the boom ability, essentially self-destruct for 50 damage. That's not bad. Dragons apply Pyrogel 5 on strike. Do I have more than 1 dragon? Well, that's a champion. Doesn't even count as a dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dragons out of 24 cards. Not the best. I have enough for both. Let's go with that and the self-destructibility. Alright, one more battle, then I probably gotta go. The front non-boss enemy in every wave gets reanimate 1. Honestly, I'm down to try that, because that reanimates them with 1 health, I think. So, I can just keep destroying them to make my main character better and get more gold. Seems good to me. Edger can go in the front. And if I had 2 of those, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. So, see something. Yep. Do that. Double the gold, the XP, or just better cards. What did it give me? It gave me that. That's not really what I wanted, but I'll have to work with it. Alright, so I'll play Sacrificial Chamber, making this room gain 10 gold when a unit dies. Building system, I guess, is what you'd call it. Yeah. There is. After every 2 or 3 levels, you can upgrade the main champion in your deck, which is Lord Phoenix at this point, the dragon. You have to choose the second faction, which just kind of adds other cards to it. I'm not sure what that champion would be. It's probably like some kind of, I think, Avenger or Angel. Yeah, there's options. Put that back there. Not dealing enough damage, I don't think. Nope, not enough. So we'll place down defense. Treat the front enemy unit, apply 10 weakness. Apply weakness 1 to enemy units. Now, front enemy is not the front enemy I want to be there. Now let's play this. Upgraded 1 card to where it's it costs 0 and it makes them take a whole lot more damage. And I also upgraded it to where I play it, I get a temporary copy, so I can play 2 cards that would normally be worth 1 for free. Same unit, whenever it pops up. Big brain plays. I kill that instantly, I get 75 gold. We're just gonna not be able to do that. That stinks. It do be strong though. Yeah, it do be strong. Wait, I can kill it. There we go, 75 gold. Well, yes, 85. Let's see. Put that on him, so when he goes up a level, he takes more damage. Alright, one turn of respite, I believe, and then we have the boss. Oh, 900 health, that's fun. 45 damage reduction, yikes. Oh, we got him. Easy. Easy. Didn't make it past first floor. We got an achievement. Alright, so we're just gonna get these upgrades real quick, then I gotta end stream. Alright. Let's see, reduce cooldown by 1. That could be good. Explosive, deal 3 damage to a random enemy unit. Slay, increase damage by 3 permanently. Still early game, I could make that work. Deal 5 damage to enemy units. Spend 5 gold and repeat this card's effect up to 3 more times. Actually, since I've got a floor that gives me gold, that's really good. Valor 2 and damage shield 1 to friendly units. That's not bad. It's like a defensive card. Assume descend, then advance a friendly unit. Deal damage to the front enemy unit equal 2 times the unit's health and armor. Yeah, I like that. Because it gets removed right from the deck after I use it. Because I would like to have a deck that's like 10 or less cards so I just get exactly what I need. In this, probably like 15, 20. So, cards that consume themselves tend to help. If you're playing a card from your primary and allied clan, draw 1+1 next turn. I was gonna say, turn gold into damage is OP, yeah. Just how the deck's going. Spells for new powers. I don't need the powerhouse, so that's kind of useless. We will go this way. Pick up the gold. Remove 2 cards from the deck. I'm thinking... So I'm going with a Pirate Gel strategy. I'll remove both of these, since they're kind of just not helpful for this deck. Cool. Now, forge my spells to make them better. Big deck waters the cards. Too many and you'll drown, yeah. -2 and remove consume. And gain consume. Oof. I'll put on Dragon's Breath, honestly. -1 and gain permafrost. We'll put on this one. So permafrost means that, like, once the turn ends, if it wasn't used, it stays in your hand until it's used. And then it removes the frost until the next battle. But 1 less to... Oh, it's retreat, not remove. That makes a lot more sense. Actually, we'll make that one free, the one that goes crazy with gold. And we'll give it 10 more power. Gotta get the combo pieces going. That's a fact. Or doubled. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not as good as I thought it was. 20 Pirate Gel sounds good to me. Toss that there. We roll. Raise spell to gain spell chain. That's a copy one I was telling you about. -1 cost and gain intrinsic, so it's always there at the start. Toss it on that. At this point, I'm just using whatever I can. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Copying that doesn't sound terrible. Consuming this after I use it. I mean, it's not like the best. It's not terrible. Basically, what I did there is I made that really good. It's gonna go away, but it's like just a board wipe, essentially. This will copy itself. It is consume, but it can do some crazy stuff, and later on, maybe it can remove consume. This is a combo piece now that costs 0 and stays in my hand until I really need to use it. Yeah, the permafrost actually doesn't help, but the minus cost helped. I think that's it. Then just consuming one of the basic cards to give it 20 more damage. Yeah, I think that was solid. Okay, well everyone, I have to call it there. You all have a good night. It's good seeing you again. The plan is to stream at least every Monday. Next Monday might be tough. I'm coming home after a vacation, but that'll be the plan. Hope you all have a good night. I'll see you next time.